friends and colleagues. And first of all, thank you very much for joining us today at the Team Europe Energy Day side event. A special thanks to all our participants, including Director General Joel Jurgensen, Ambassador Carvalho of Portugal, Ambassador Elling Rehfeldt of Denmark, as well as all our panelists. It's been an honor to listen to such an accomplished set of professionals today. This is a Team Europe effort. It means the EU and member states, EU businesses, Germany and EU are co-financing it, and it refers to how we work together as one European team to engage with our South African, African and international partners. I'm sure you will agree with me that discussions today have been insightful and can energize all of us into further collaboration on these topics. So let me highlight some of the key takeaways where I see specifically opportunities for all of us to take advantage both of the EU-Africa partnership as well as the strategic partnership between the EU and South Africa. We've touched on so many topics today and they resonate among themselves. Digital and sustainable energy solutions are at hand for our businesses to thrive. I recall how my good colleague, Ambassador Carvalho, introduced our session today with his customary aplomb, highlighting the commitment of Portugal to tackling climate change and moving toward an increased share of renewable energy in power generation. Ambassador Carvalho provided an excellent outline of what the EU has done in true Team Europe fashion, leading by doing in the global energy transition. I would also want to reiterate that the EU offers its experiences, both good ones and bad ones, with our partners as we walk with this difficult path together. Our expert panel on wind supply chains highlighted that Africa is the next frontier and needs to be regarded as such. And I quote DG Jurgensen, "The Africa Energy Indaba is the ideal setting for the European Union and our African partners to discuss together the most pressing energy issues affecting both of our continents," unquote. Speakers also raised vitally important issues for investors in South Africa, notably localization and BEE. And I agree that we need to further engage on these issues with the South African government and our counterparts and do it in an open, transparent, and a pragmatic manner. And I'd like to invite the South African government to engage with us at the EU delegation to talk about these topics further. Energy efficiency also came up. And the benefits are overlooked usually, but not today, where the focus was jobs. In Europe, 160,000 new green jobs have come up, and this is a conservative estimate. Some of the approaches and the technologies deployed by the EU Renovation Wave project are also relevant to our partners in Africa. And our speakers called for policy certainty so that investors can roll out energy efficiency benefits. This should push us as policymakers to create the kinds of environments that business need to thrive. On green hydrogen and power fuels, the presentation of the EU-funded CSIR study was absolutely fascinating, and I know that it was highly anticipated by our Director General. I think it's quite clear to everyone that there are huge opportunities in this space, both for South Africa and for the EU. Last, the inspiring speakers on the NBI panel captured our imagination with their vision for a new electricity system for South Africa, one that makes good use of sun and wind resources. They told us, first of all, that businesses, governments, and researchers are translating the net zero carbon goals for 2050 into pathways to competitiveness and jobs. And the core of this concept is to decarbonize the power sector, with opportunities also in other sectors. The panelists also told us that mining, power, heavy industry sectors, together with communities and governments, are collaborating around clean solutions and leaving no one behind. This can also move the dial to a prosperous net zero carbon future. And thirdly, the NBI panelists told us that stronger partnerships between South Africa and the EU, government, business, and communities is what will turn South Africa's coal-oriented regions into the energy centers and the green hydrogen valleys of the future. So let's challenge ourselves now. Let's run with this ball. Let's talk, let's collaborate, innovate, partner, and most of all, let's implement some of these amazing ideas that we've heard about today. And let's set ourselves a goal. When we meet again a year from now at the Africa Energy Indaba 2022, let's report back to one another on what we've accomplished in the past year, because what we can report back, in fact, depends on the choices we make today. So let me close by wishing you all an energized and efficient and an increasingly decarbonized rest of the week and rest of the year. Thank you very much and goodbye.